Hi boys and girls, what have we got for you today? Well, this bike, second time we've seen it, so we'll take a look round it. Ducati 750 Supersport. In, well, my opinion, I know everyone's got a different opinion. My opinion, in the best colour for one of these, it's yellow. You don't see many yellow bikes, and it's in lovely condition. It's not perfect, but it's lovely. So, looking around the bike, it's a 2003 bike. It's the Supersport IE. Still retains all its original features, look. It's original pipes, Ducati mark pipes. You've got the original tail end, not been chopped off and what have you, tail tided. Nice good chain and sprockets, tyres and everything. Now, say it's the second time I've owned this bike. We'll get to that in a sec. There you go, that's Optimate connection that we put on all our bikes. It's not just some random wire poking out. Yeah, second time we've had this bike. A very good friend of mine had a bit of a high-end car dealership, and he wanted some stuff to dress the showroom. And this used to, for the last 4 or 5 years, has dressed his showroom, studied amongst Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Porsches and all the good sort of stuff, and certainly proved a bit of eye candy in there. Now, he's just retired, so no hesitation whatsoever getting this one back. As of course, you probably would do the same. So, carbon fibre front fender there. At the time this bike went over, it had a set of exact fit belts, which if you get on Google and read all about exact fit belts, way exceed all the factory standards for the original belts, which are made in China. These are manufactured elsewhere and were produced in conjunction with gates. And basically, I don't think they've had any fail. You need to check that up for yourself, but have a good look. But had a set of those fitted, and it's done probably 300 or 400 miles. But what we're saying, it's about 4 years ago. So, you know, depending on your outlook, but I'll leave that to you, but I wouldn't change them personally, but that doesn't mean you don't have to if you want to. Also had a set of exact, I can't remember what they're called. They're not exact fit, they're exact start, I think they're called, cables, which make these turn over way faster. You know what a Ducati turns over like. Sounds like it's never going to go. Well, this one obviously spins over quite a bit faster because of those cables. Again, read up on those and you'll see exactly what I'm on about. Look at the fairings. If we look at the fairings on this, they're so shiny and bright. Don't seem to be many chips or anything that stand out. Headlights all good and everything as well. And I mentioned you've got the carbon fibre front mudguard, and you've also got carbon fibre rear hugger. A set of domino grips on there. But these are just I don't know, big old air-cooled-ish air oil. V-twin, loads of torque, just seem to have all the right ingredients really for a nice ride where you don't have to thrash it to death to make it go, and it's loads of torque and comfy and just pulls you along lovely. So that's your view from the cockpit. Then it's got the domino grips on there. The throttle one's gone a little bit squidgy, so you may want to replace those. And then if we come down to the actual nitty-gritty in the engine there, look, you can see those exact belts because they've got the open covers there. You've got a K&N breather. And sure, it's suffering from a little bit of paint flake on the engine. These always did, but generally, it's not too bad. It really isn't. It's just a nice example, and especially when you take into account someone's ridden it. You know, they've done some miles. It really is a nice thing. New battery's been fitted. It'll come with a fresh MOT. So there you go. And well, like I say, we're into the yellow Italian Exotica. Look at that beauty. The two together. Let's get them both in, look. You could have both those in your garage if you talk to me nicely. But the little 500... that's souped up. I think it's not far off being able to rev as much as this thing. Well, that's for another day. So, That's your bike. What can we do you for on this one? Well, if you have a part exchange that you'd like us to consider, if you go to the website, realtoyshop.com, with a part X form on there, no one seems to want to use it, but we've got one. And it's the easiest, best way for me to have a look and see what your bike's worth. Look at the state of my trotters. My trotters, my fingers. Sausages. Yeah, it's the easiest, best way for me to see your bike and know what I'm getting. I might need videos, etc. But yeah, that's the first and foremost. Then we come to, if you want a bit of finance, monthly figures, speak to Lisa or Scott in the office again on that number. Let's get me filthy paws out again. Look, been working on that number. Lisa or Scott will help you and talk you through. And if you like the numbers, we can propose you with our finance partner. We've also got a single seat cover on this. This is a cover that comes off. It's removable. We've got a sort of double bubble tinted screen as well, which is nice. And we've also got like a race style filler cap on there as well, and some knee grips. So all good stuff. So that's the finance side of things sorted as well. What else we got? Delivery. Well, here at the Real Toy Shop, we've always delivered for free to mainland UK. Any part. Could be my happy smiling face if you're incredibly unlucky, but if you're not, we do have a dedicated motorcycle courier that brings our motorcycles to you without washing machines or anything else in there. Proper motorcycle courier. You'll get cheaper for sure, but that for us is our cost to bear. That doesn't mean you can't come and look at the bike. We'd love you to come and have a cup of tea with us. Come see it in the flesh, and then of course we can chuck it in our van, which if you see on the road, lads, give us a honk. And ladies, it's always nice to talk to people. But yeah, that's how it gets to you. Right, next thing, we need to make a noise, don't we? That's why it's on the paddock stand, because Ducatis of this era, obviously if the side stands down, they don't let you start the engine. How annoying is that? So put it on a paddock stand, otherwise you won't be able to get me videoing the bike's engine and the noise and everything else. So I shall do that for you in a second. After we've cleared up one thing, if you need to ask permission off anybody, your mother, your brother, your dad or your lover, especially your missus, well then ask your missus first. And then we'll talk to you about everything we know about this bike. Not a problem. What we don't like at the end is, I'm off to ask my missus, because it's rubbish. Right. Without further ado, let's see if we can make it make a noise. It's not a cold start, folks, because people moan at me. Yeah, I know. So, can't win. If I do a cold start, you want a hot start. If I do a hot start, you want a cold start. But anyway, mileage, 29,765. Looking well on it, isn't she? Here we go. So as you can see, she starts and idles lovely. Got that beautiful Ducati clutch noise. We all love that. There you go, you can see some belts doing their job. You can hear it. You can hear the clutch, let me just give it a blip. So, hopefully you heard how quick it turned over with those magic cables. Hopefully you can hear just how nice that sounds. Obviously it's rattling, it's Ducati. That's what they do. But it's rattling in the right way. Does that make sense? There you go, clutch in and out, clutch in, clutch out. So we all know what that is and why it is, or if you don't, get yourself on the internet and go and have a look. But it's how they are, it's a mechanical feature. Some people like to accentuate it and do the covers and all that kind of thing. But hopefully, that's given you enough of an insight how quickly she revs up, how nice it sounds. I love the way it's a lot of induction noise on one of these. Yeah. Anyway, that's her off. That's her off. We've had enough of that. So, that's your 750 Supersport from Ducati from a 2003 vintage. If you'd like to know any more, just visit the website. When this bike gets listed, all the details and everything will all be on there. And again, therealtoyshop.com. After that, what do we do? Right, number one, you want this in your shed. Number one, if you've got a Part X and you need to Part X, go on the website, fill that Part X form in. I can take a look at it, get you a number. Number two, if you want some monthly figures, speak to Lisa or Scott in the office on the number. It's also on the website. They'll talk to you, sort that out. Number three, we need to get it paid for, don't we? And get it in a van. And get it to you as quick as we can. Thanks for watching. It's always appreciated. And if you liked it, you know how it works. And thumbs up, subscriptions, all that good stuff. All appreciated, and it helps. It helps you as well. So that's it. I'm out of here. I'm going to do something else. Thanks for watching this little video on the Ducati. See you on the next one.